Hi, everybody. I got it to work today. I'm going to take these off because there's a weird reflection. I got both YouTube and Instagram to work today. I figured out what I was doing wrong before. So I'm very excited about that. Just wanted to pop on. It's Monday morning. And I like these lives. I've missed the weekly lives a little bit with the Quilters Playcation Adventure so long. I don't miss the weekly production of a block, but I miss the lives and I miss connecting with everybody. And I'm also trying to grow the YouTube channel a little bit. So this is a good way to do that. So hello to everybody on Instagram. How are you? Glad to have you join me. Feel free to pop on the comments and say hello, ask me a question, that sort of thing. Same for anybody joining on YouTube, or if you watch later on YouTube, feel free to add a comment. What is today? Today is May 8th. I can't believe it's May 8th. This year is flying by. I am home today. My son is down again. This long COVID thing sucks. Just sucks. And it's just zapping his energy and it's frustrating and it's tiring for me. So I can't even imagine him. We're just trying to work through all the emotions and do things that keep him engaged but don't wear him out too much. Unfortunately, we will be going later to visit a friend of mine who also has some long COVID symptoms, and so she's home resting. So we're going to go take her some treats later today. Hi, I love carving you. Oh, I'm so upbeat. Thank you. I'm trying to be. But you have to, I don't like that toxic positivity stuff. I think that whole like, you have to choose to be happy and it's always, it's just about mindset. I don't agree with that. But I do think that we can choose how we react to situations in many cases. And so we can have the feelings and we should have the feelings. We should feel the feelings. But then it's what we do with them, right? How we move forward, because you always have to be moving forward in there. So today, that's what we're doing. My son is upstairs experimenting with slime, which is a good way to get him off a device for a little while. And he's bored with being on devices. So he's going to do that. I don't know that fresh air is in the cards today because it's rainy, but we'll see. We'll see. So here we are, Monday, May 8th. What's on the agenda this week? You can see this quilt is still behind me. It will come off the design wall tomorrow morning. I've left it on the design wall. It's done, the quilt top, but I've left it up there just so I don't have to press it again. I've got a long arm time booked tomorrow. And depending on how my son is doing, I might take another quilt with me, but it'll probably just be this one in there. And I'm using a wide back, so it's all set and done. I think I have decided on the quilting pattern. I was flipping through some machine quilting books that I have and got a couple of ideas. So I've got to doodle with those today, see where it's going. And if you have seen my previous posts where I don't have the thread here. It's over by the machine for a different quilt, where I was debating thread colors. I actually think I've picked a completely different color, and I'm quite excited about it. So either way, I'm going to have to buy thread tomorrow before I quilt. So my sewing room, I will see you there tomorrow morning and see what we get. So that's on the agenda. Also being quilting. Hello. Also being quilted this week is the print version of last year's Quilters Playcation Adventure Sew Along. I'm probably about a quarter of the way through. I'd like to be done in a week or so, because in 2 weeks I have to deliver it for a quilt show. So I'm going to have 2 big quilts to bind, and I'm going to need some time to do that. So those will be getting done. Those are the 2 big things on the agenda, trying to get those done. But in between, when I need a little piecing break, I'm still working on the Adventure Sew Along blocks. I wasn't quite done my colorful solids version, the one that I was making just for fun with play. So on the weekends, I couldn't quilts out there because my son was watching a movie with some friends. So I came in here to sew. So I went through my list. I'm missing a few blocks. So I went through the list. I watched myself, my own tutorials. I did a good job. Um, Pat myself on the back a little bit. Yeah, so I watched some of my own tutorials to make a few more blocks. So I'm going to try to get those done. And then my plan for these actually is I'm going to do quilt as you go because I still have so much batting scraps. So I'm going to kind of build it into chunks and then quilt sort of mini quilts and then assemble them together. But I will need the design wall to get that all together. That's really what's on the agenda quilt-wise this week. Oh, that's what on the agenda for me making wise this week. I have two other things that are really exciting going on. Thursday, I will be in Red Deer judging at the Central Alberta Quilt Show. So I'm pretty excited about this. I haven't judged since I judged QuiltCon a number of years ago. So I'm excited to be back in that realm. I'm not a certified quilt judge. They know that. It's okay. So I'm excited to be doing that, seeing all the quilts. I've heard this show is really good and a lot of fun. So I'm excited to be doing that. And then everybody can go. I think it's the 12th and the 13th are the dates for the show, and that's in Red Deer, Alberta. So heading into the smoke, for those of you not local, we're having some massive wildfires across the province, but it's sort of central Alberta and north. So I'll be heading in that direction. So we'll probably be getting some, but I can deal with that because I'm safe. And I hope other people are safe. Some are not, unfortunately. So yeah, that's the quilt show. And then on Friday, I'm doing a play date for the Quilters Playcation. This will be the last live event of the season until the fall. I'm really excited about it. We're going to do something a little bit different. I want everybody who's coming to come with their ugliest fabric or a fabric that they struggle with in there. And we're going to play with it and show how things can be used or maybe not used if it's just that ugly. I'm not a believer that every fabric can be used. I've got some special ones. Don't know where they came from. I probably bought them at some point. Excuse me. Of course, I probably bought them at some point, or maybe somebody gifted them to me, not knowing my taste. It happens. But sometimes those ugly fabrics can prove to be really interesting when they get used. So that's what I'm hoping for is I want everybody to come to the play date. It's Friday afternoon from 4 to 6 p.m. We're going to have this play date and just hang out and have a little bit of fun. It's the last one before summer, and we'll see where it goes from there. Otherwise, hockey. Yeah, can you still sign up? Absolutely, you can still sign up. If you go to www.quiltersplacation.com and click on the Playdate link or the stores link. So you can scroll down the page and get there, or you can just click right on the top of the bar, stores. You can absolutely sign up. It's $20, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So I would love it. Invite your friends. We'll have a great time. So that's Friday, and that's 4 to 6 Mountain Time. I know last time we had a couple of people who missed it because I got the time zones wrong, and I totally understand that. I've done it before myself. So that's it. Oh, and then the other last thing I've got to do is I need to get the binding on my last of the first 4 self-portraits. And I say first 4 because I totally anticipate doing a few more self-portraits. And then I want to do some actual, but I'm still exploring techniques that I like. So I'm going to try a couple more, but I wanted to kind of get these done and put aside. So I need to get that binding on the last one. Thankfully, it doesn't take long because they're just mini quilts in there. So going to have to do that. And that's about it. I hope you guys are all having a great week. I know in the States, a lot of people are prepping for the end of school year. We've still got some time here. Yeah, just going to be doing that. Oh, I've got to be doing travel planning for the summer. That's a heavy week for that too. And, trying to catch up at work and blah, 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 right? You could say that about me, period, is blah, 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 blah. But yeah, just all the stuff going on. I guess, silver linings when my son is sick and I'm at home, I get to catch up on the things at home. We hang out, we play chess, we do some stuff, but the laundry actually gets done and the house is a little bit cleaner because I'm home. So, silver linings, we're really busy at work. So my husband is very heavy there. So I pick up the slack here. Fair trade. Sometimes that's how a partnership works. But anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy the moments, the little moments, when my son kicks my butt at chess. I'll try to enjoy those too. It doesn't always work. But sometimes I kick his butt, so all's fair. Have a great time. Take care. Remember, send me questions. Ask me anything. I'm your friend. Take care, and we'll see you online and on Friday from 4 to 6, hopefully. Remember, quiltersplaycation.com for the last play date of the year. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.